Thy word is a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path.
Thanks for joining us today for this reading of Psalms 91. I'm going to be reading from the English Standard Version. As we read through this psalm, listen for the theme of the reassurance of God's promise to be our Savior. It's throughout this psalm, and I think if you we read it with the thought of that, it will really pull out the content of the psalm here. He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will abide in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say to the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. For he will deliver you from the snare of the fowler and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with his pinions, and under his wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness is a shield and a buckler. You will not fear the terror of the night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the destruction that wastes at noonday. 1,000 that may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You will only look with your eyes and see the recompense of the wicked. Because you have made the Lord your dwelling place, the Most High, who is my refuge, no evil shall be allowed to befall you. No plague can come near your tent. For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. On their hands they will bear you up, lest you strike your foot against a stone. You will tread the lion and the adder, the young lion and the serpent you will trample underfoot. Because he holds me fast in his love, I will deliver him. I will protect him because he knows my name. When he calls to me, I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will rescue him and honor him. With long life, I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. As we go throughout this psalm, I hope that you're able to see that kind of reassurance of God's promise to be our Savior. It talks about so many different aspects of life that someone could be presented with from the beginning, where it was talking about a snare of the fowler, talking about like a trap that someone trying to catch birds or wildlife uh, might set out. Um, Also, talking about different times of the day where it's the terrors of the night, or arrows and danger that comes at you during the day. Um, Talking about the people in verses 7 and 8, the people that could fall around you. But yet, as long as your eyes are only looking towards God, then you will see the wicked pay for the way they have lived. In we As we get into verses 11, 12, and 13, it gives us that assurance that he says he will command his angels concerning you to guard over you, and they will lift you up in whatever ways necessary. And when we get to verses 14 through 16, that's really where this the sense of how sure this is comes to me, um, because verses 14 through 16 that's God speaking to the psalmist, um, or about the psalmist, because he holds he holds fast to me in love. I will deliver him. I will protect him because he knows my name. When he calls me to me, I will answer him, and I will be with him in trouble. I will rescue him and honor him, and with long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. That to us is that holds true to this very day. If we seek God and put him first, we follow his statutes, we do what his will is, he will continue to do what he's told this psalmist in verses 14 and 6 through 16. And I don't know about you, but that to me is a very, very uh, faith building set of verses to read, and thinking how confident I can be in our Father. One thing that I would like you to think about is, do I think about this psalm in the same, or do I think about God in the same way this psalmist does? Do I think about him being my fortress and my refuge and being able to be rescued by him? One thing I would like you to pray for: a heart to put my trust in God to be my refuge and my fortress. Thank you for joining us today. We hope that God blesses you the rest of your day.